Hey everyone, Jengar here. Welcome to the 10th episode of Sub's Choice, the series where you decide what I fly out by leaving me your requested plane in the comments. Today we're looking at the N1K2-J, requested by Vamp9190. He wanted me to fly this plane out in arcade battle, and his request won because it was voted on the most. Let's see what this plane can do. I'll see you in the match. Hey guys, so here we are in the match. We are approaching the bombers we have climbed. This plane has a very decent climb rate. And we are approaching a B-17 here, who's coming straight at us. Will give us a nice shot. Crit and a fire. And I'll leave him alone, continuing for the Beaufort. Full weapon. I love these cannons, very rapid fire. Pretty precise as well. Now we're checking my surroundings. This Yak 9 is attacking our Heinkel 111. We decide to dive on this guy. And he is turning here in the exact right moment to avoid my attack. Again, missing my shots there, and very maneuverable. Of course, more than me, so I can't follow him there, and I don't want to follow him there. This plane needs to be used in a boom and zoom capacity. Getting into a dogfight with that guy will get me killed. You can follow a little bit. This plane is not a terrible turner or anything. But you don't want to get into turn fights. So we are just zooming out here again, trying to get altitude back. We still have decent speed. And we take a loop into the vertical. Returning to the battlefield and deciding who we will go for. Now this Typhoon presents itself pretty nicely here. It's gonna drop some bombs probably on our base there. And I can't catch it before it gets there. Typhoon are pretty fast in a dive as well, although I am catching him. I'm coming in from a steeper angle. He's making a loop here. Don't know if he saw me, but I don't think he shot any shots off there. Otherwise it could have been a very dangerous move. But I did shoot, and he's dead. For my third kill. And I'm being offered this G5N here. Its pilot is also going for our base here. And it's coming straight at me. And with the rapid rate of my cannons. We get a good easy kill with a pilot snipe. And we're going straight for the vertical again. Trying to get some altitude back. As we are looking around where the enemy has most of its planes, and they seem to be gathering above their own airfield here. I don't know what's the point of that. Maybe they want to climb up to these bombers we have there. This Typhoon is coming for me, at least that's clear. So we've got a nice little assignment here to get him out of the way. We also have this Mustang approaching. And an F-82 as well. The Typhoon has turned off and has engaged two of my friendly fighters. But I'm stuck with these two guys behind me. We're gonna see if we can do anything about it. This Mustang must be about to stall out. Really. It's been climbing since the spawn, so it can't really. So I take the risk here. And he topples over there. Gives me an easy shot on him. And the twin Mustang there is also at the peak of his climb and has stalled out almost very slow here. Take off his left wing. We're taking it up into the vertical a little bit, climbing back to almost 5,000. And got my eye on this Key 61 here, who's after this Pesca. But they both get shot on fire. Key 61 dies, so we're going straight back for altitude while we are looking at potential targets. They're all a little bit away from me here, 8 kilometers or more. So we're gonna have to fly for a little bit to get to some action. Like I said, this plane is a boom and zoomer. It has great energy retention in a dive, good climb speed. The roll rate is not fantastic though, a bit sluggish on that. And the turn time isn't more than decent. So you want to stay out of turn fights with dedicated fighters. It can turn for a little bit though against many other planes that are not dedicated fighters. And as an energy fighter, this plane wouldn't do too badly either. But I always like to operate from the boom and zoom tactic and moving from there, sometimes transitioning into energy fighting, and this plane is ideally suited for that. That combination of tactics. P-47 here, going after one of my allies. I'm gonna try to save the ally here. And we do get the kill there, and the ally is still alive. So that's a double win. Got 3 opponents here as I come chasing through these 2 mountains here. Going for the Spitfire here, who's after our Yak 3 there. Want to save the Yak 3 if possible. We do get a crit, but we decide not to turn here. Those were 3 Spitfires if I remember correctly. Well, 2 Spitfires and a Tempest. So I wanted to go back up. Spitfire does get engaged now by my ally. And knowing my luck, I'll probably get an assist. I don't remember what I critted either. Yeah, we got the assist. That's fine. As we're climbing again, we see 2 planes below us. I decided it's possible to dive on these guys and after that go back up, but they both get shot down by my team. So I take it back up and see what we can do. Spitfire here might be a nice target. He's gonna come straight over across our guns, but he gets destroyed by our friendly there. 2 dives for nothing, and I lost my altitude a little bit. I lost at least 700 meters of altitude because of that action. But oh well, you know, you can't plan for everything. Now there's a P-51D coming up for me here. I decide to turn into him. Take it up into the vertical. Rudder turning here. Get a shot at him, hopefully. But I don't get the shot here. As he goes up. He comes down here. Well, I loop over and try to get on his tail. There is a Mosquito incoming. And the Mosquito would have gotten a very good shot on it, but he can't pull up his nose enough. That's a good thing for me. We get the P-51D. We're going down on this P-400 immediately, getting shots in there. And continue to extend here from the Mosquito, who is somewhere behind me. And I'm gonna focus on this King Cobra that's coming in front of our guns here. The AA is also making a mess of my plane right now. I decide to immediately after I kill the King Cobra to duck underneath this mountain here to evade the AA guns. Look at my plane, it's peppered with shots and it's mostly shrapnel from the AA because there's not a plane close enough to really hit me well. So this also shows that this plane can take quite a beating. I'm yellow all over and a few places are a little bit orange, but I'm full of shrapnel hits. You can see that on the side there. But I'm just smoking, the plane is performing normal. So that was a nice sequence there over their airbase. And then somebody talked to me in Russian. I got 10 kills and 1 assist. Let's check the scoreboard. Ten kills, top of the team, 11, almost 12-minute match. 76,000 Silver Lions and 4,300 research points. I got Survivor, the best squad, and Terror of the Sky. I'll see you in the conclusion. Oh, and by the way, if anybody can translate that, be my guest. Hey guys, so here we are after the match. Now after flying this plane out again, you can definitely see why this is one of the planes representing a change of ideas about flying in the Japanese High Command. This is definitely not a Zero. This one is built for boom and zooming / energy fighting. The N1K2-J sits at 5.7 battle rating in arcade, has a good top speed with 665 kilometers, is great in a dive, it also has a great energy retention and has a decent climb rate with 28.6. It is thus created as a boom and zoomer, especially if you look at the 4x20mm Type 99 Mark II cannons with 900 cannon rounds, which means this can also be used very well in realistic battle, because you definitely can shoot down the whole team with this ammo load. But it's also nice in arcade, let's be real. The roll rate on this plane isn't great, it's mediocre, and the turn time is alright, but if you meet a dedicated turn fighter, you definitely need to get the hell out of there because you will lose. So use this plane from altitude, climb to altitude and use it to boom and zoom and transfer into energy fighting here and there. You'll always have the opportunity to climb back with this climb rate. So in that capacity you will definitely do well in this plane. Hey, so I hope you enjoyed the video, that you learned something there. If you are already a subscriber, don't forget to like the video. You know, those likes really make a difference. Do leave me a comment. You know, I always look forward to the comments every day. And if you really feel like helping out today, make sure to share the video with your friends and let them know about the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button, become part of this community. I really love to have you aboard. And don't feel shy to leave me some comments. I always try to respond to them. So again, I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.